Women in Islam started in 2014 to navigate the complexities of faith and of women's human rights, and to expose the wealth of heritage within Islamic religion and faith about women liberations and freedom and ability to fulfill their humanity.
I first came across Women in Islam journal a few years ago at a hotel lobby, and I found the title very interesting because it's the first writing I saw that focused on Muslim women. And going through the journal, I found a poem that was written by a Sudanese woman that focused on the struggle of Sudanese women and the challenges they face. I was very interested because I was raised in Sudan, and I found that poem perfectly illustrating the Sudanese women's struggle for democracy and for against militarization.
I chose the article titled "Blocking the Sunlight: Sudanese Women's Struggle for Democracy and Political Agency" because it reflects a true picture about what kind of problems we're facing as Sudanese women. The article also discussed a fundamental problem that has been facing women since 1989 and until today, and even expectedly in the future, which is the use of religion as a weapon against women to suppress them in both the public and private spheres.
It also meant to show the diversity within the Islamic faith and the fact that women and men could have equal voices and engagement with their faith and religion.
Sharing personal stories is not always just about storytelling. It's about sharing experiences, it's about opening our minds, it's about opening our hearts, because in these small fights we are fighting, we need to take with us these stories.
I have read the journal by Siha Network, and I relate myself to one important article, which is an open letter to the federal government of Somalia. This letter is sent by the executive director of the Somali Women Journalist Rights Association, Leila Aded Osman. In this letter, she urges the government to include women in the government, not only in private sector, but also the public sector. She says many have been said about women taking part in the liberation of Somalia, and yet she feels these are just mere words and more action should be taken and more women to be involved in the government. She also airs out her disappointment in the 2022 elections, in which only 21% women won the elections, which is 9% below the 30% quota which was set for the women in Somalia.
I found the article by Miriam Cook where she discusses Nawal El-Sadawi's autobiography quite interesting, because she was someone I could relate to, someone I felt whose experiences I understood, and also felt like she understood some of my experiences, and her coming up and rising beyond the bias and championing for gender equality within the religious context was really something beautiful, and something that really made me proud, and hope that there can indeed be a better future for Muslim women across the globe.
The story of women or people, the story of our martyr, Sister Nufur Ahmed, who she was a very young activist, feminist girl and woman in Sudan, who was killed in November 17th during the protest against the military coup. Her legacy will continue always to inspire us to continue for democratic and a well-situated situation for women in Sudan, as it's our current fight.
And I really hope that this journal find its place among international journals as it reflects the stories of women and men in this part of the world, and women and men who are living under Islamic traditions from around the world.